The way color influences emotions and perceptions is truly fascinating. Imagine walking into a room and feeling every head turn in your direction, not just because of what you're wearing, but because of the energy you exude. The right colors don't just flatter your appearance, they amplify your presence, making you unforgettable. They tell a story, evoke emotions, and create an undeniable connection between you and those around you. Throughout history, color has played a powerful role in shaping human interactions. Ancient royalty adorned themselves in deep, regal hues to signify wealth and power. Warriors painted themselves in striking colors to intimidate their enemies. Even today, marketers strategically use colors to influence consumer behavior without a single word being spoken. That's the hidden power of color, silent, yet overwhelmingly effective. As women evolve and step into the later chapters of life, style should never be about blending into the background. Instead, it should be about embracing the richness of experience, the confidence that comes with wisdom, and the beauty that deepens with time. The colors you wear can help tell that story, revealing your boldness, grace, and vibrant personality without you having to utter a single word. Imagine slipping into a crimson dress, the fabric hugging your frame just right as you catch your reflection in the mirror. There's something different about the way you stand, the way you carry yourself. That's the magic of red. It's more than just a color. It's a feeling. It signals passion, strength, and confidence. The moment you step out, the world takes notice. Eyes linger a little longer, conversations feel more engaging, and your presence commands attention effortlessly. Red is not for the faint of heart. It's for the woman who knows she is powerful, who embraces her journey, and who's unafraid to take up space. But perhaps boldness isn't what you're going for every day. Sometimes it's about a quiet kind of strength, a presence that is felt, rather than loudly declared. That's where deep, mysterious burgundy steps in. This rich hue speaks of elegance, wisdom, and complexity. It's a color that doesn't scream for attention, yet holds an undeniable allure. When you wear burgundy, you exude an air of intrigue, like a woman who has lived, loved, and learned, someone whose depth and presence make her irresistible. It's a hue that tells the world you are not just passing through life, but savoring every moment with grace and intention. Then there's navy blue, a color of sophistication, poise, and timeless class. Unlike black, which can sometimes feel heavy, navy carries a quiet confidence. It's for the woman who doesn't need to prove her worth, she already knows it. A well-tailored navy blazer, a flowing dress, or even a simple silk scarf in this shade instantly elevates your look, making you feel polished and self-assured. It's the color of leadership, intelligence, and unwavering grace. And the best part? Navy transitions seamlessly from day to night, from boardroom meetings to elegant evenings out, always keeping you looking effortlessly put together. If sophistication is what you seek, but with a touch of vitality, then emerald green is your color. It's the shade of renewal, growth, and vibrance. There's something about this color that makes your skin glow, your eyes sparkle, and your presence feel undeniably alive. It reminds the world and yourself that beauty isn't about youth, but about energy, passion, and the way you embrace life. An emerald green dress flowing effortlessly as you walk. A statement necklace catching the light just right. This color is for the woman who knows that every stage of life holds magic, and she's ready to embrace it. Then there's soft peach, the color of warmth and approachability. It has a way of softening your features, lending a natural radiance that makes you look effortlessly glowing. This isn't a color that demands attention. Rather, it invites connection. It's for the woman who carries kindness in her heart, who knows the power of a warm smile, and who understands that true beauty is not just in appearance, but in the way she makes others feel. A soft peach blouse, a breezy summer dress, or even a simple accessory in this hue creates an aura of warmth that makes people want to be around you, to engage with you, to feel at ease in your presence. And for those who want to make a statement without saying a word, royal purple is the answer. This shade has long been associated with nobility, wisdom, and power. It's the color of the woman who has nothing to prove, who moves with quiet authority, and carries herself with effortless grace. Purple is bold, yet elegant, commanding, yet refined. Whether it's a flowing gown that drapes you in regal sophistication or a rich purple scarf that adds depth to your ensemble, this color ensures that wherever you go, your presence is felt. But perhaps you're drawn to something even bolder, something that radiates pure joy and confidence. That's where yellow comes in, bright, cheerful, and unapologetically vibrant. Yellow is for the woman who chooses happiness, who knows that life is too short to hide in the shadows. It's a color that makes you feel alive, that energizes those around you, and that serves as a reminder to embrace life with open arms. A pop of yellow, whether in a dress, a statement handbag, or a pair of bold earrings, adds an instant lift to your mood and tells the world that you are full of life. And finally, for the woman who understands that elegance doesn't need to shout, there's ivory. Timeless, sophisticated, and effortlessly graceful, ivory is the color of quiet confidence. It doesn't demand attention, it simply commands it. Whether paired with rich jewel tones or worn alone in its purest form, ivory exudes a sense of poise that is unmatched. It's the color of a woman who knows her worth, who walks with purpose, and who understands that true beauty is in how you carry yourself, not in the trends you follow. The power of color is undeniable. It has the ability to transform not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. Each shade carries energy, emotion, and intention. It's not just about what looks good, it's about what makes you feel unstoppable. The way you dress is a reflection of your inner world, and when you choose colors that resonate with your essence, you step into a version of yourself that is fearless, radiant, and unforgettable. So the question is, what story do you want to tell? Which color will you embrace to amplify your confidence, celebrate your journey, and show the world exactly who you are? The choice is yours, and the power is in your hands. Imagine stepping into a room where every eye lingers on you, not because of flashy accessories or extravagant designs, but because of the silent statement you make with the color you wear. There's an undeniable energy in choosing shades that not only complement your features, but also reflect your essence. Every color tells a story, and the story you tell with your wardrobe is one of confidence, wisdom, and timeless beauty. Colors have the power to communicate emotions without words, evoking feelings in others and shifting your own mood in an instant. Think about the rush of excitement you feel when you see a deep red dress draped elegantly on a mannequin, or the quiet sense of calm that washes over you when you wrap yourself in soft ivory. That's the magic of color, its ability to connect deeply with your emotions and the emotions of those around you. When a woman wears red, she carries an unshakable sense of self. This is a color of undeniable passion, ambition, and strength. It's a statement, bold, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore. It's the kind of shade that doesn't just blend into the background, it takes center stage. Red is for the woman who walks with purpose, who speaks with conviction, and who understands the power of presence. It is the color of queens, of icons, of history makers. But beyond that, it is the color of life, rich, deep, and full of emotion. Then there is the allure of burgundy, sophisticated, elegant, and steeped in mystery. Unlike the fiery energy of red, burgundy whispers power rather than shouts it. It is a color for the woman who carries herself with quiet confidence, whose wisdom radiates through her every action. It is deep, thoughtful, and refined. Wearing burgundy tells the world that you are a woman who values depth over superficiality, substance over flash. It's a color that invites admiration, respect, and curiosity, drawing people in without demanding attention. But if your energy is more grounded, exuding strength through composure, then navy blue is your secret weapon. This is the shade of sophistication and unwavering confidence. Navy doesn't seek validation. It simply is. It's for the woman who has mastered the art of elegance, who speaks with intelligence and moves with poise. It's a color that transitions effortlessly from day to night, from professional to playful, from boardroom to ballroom. Navy is timeless. It is never out of place, never outdated. It is the color of refined power. And then there's emerald green, the embodiment of vitality, renewal, and prosperity. This shade reflects the vibrancy of nature, symbolizing continuous growth and an appreciation for the beauty of life. It complements every skin tone, adding a luminous glow that highlights the richness of your features. There's something captivating about a woman in emerald green. She is vibrant, full of life, and radiates an energy that is impossible to ignore. She doesn't just move through life, she thrives in it. For the woman who values connection, warmth, and grace, peach is the ultimate expression of softness and approachability. Unlike the boldness of red or the strength of navy, peach is the color of kindness. It carries an innate warmth that makes people feel at ease, drawing them in with its gentle charm. It's the kind of color that softens features, creating an aura of tenderness while still exuding confidence. A woman who wears peach understands the balance between strength and gentleness. She is powerful, but never intimidating. She is confident, yet welcoming. But if regality is what you seek, nothing compares to the richness of royal purple. This is the color of rulers, the shade of dignity, wisdom, and spiritual depth. It is for the woman who has experienced life in its fullness, who has loved deeply, learned profoundly, and carried herself with unwavering grace. It's a shade that speaks of history, of legacy, of presence. A woman in royal purple does not need to prove her worth. She already knows it, and so does everyone around her. On the other end of the spectrum, there is yellow, the embodiment of joy, optimism, and boundless energy. Yellow is for the woman who greets life with enthusiasm, who refuses to let the world dull her shine. It is for the dreamers, the adventurers, the women who choose happiness despite life's challenges. This is the color of laughter, of sunshine, of a spirit that remains unbroken. When a woman wears yellow, she is declaring to the world that she is vibrant, full of hope, and endlessly radiant. And for the woman who understands that true elegance does not need to be loud, there is ivory, a color of timeless grace and quiet sophistication. This is the shade of a woman who carries herself with dignity, who does not chase trends, but sets her own standards of beauty. Ivory is pure, effortless, and infinitely chic. It does not demand attention, yet it captivates. It is the color of a woman who is confident in her own skin, who does not seek validation from the world because she already knows her worth. Each of these colors carries an energy, a presence, an emotion, and when you choose to wear them, you are choosing to embrace the essence of what they represent. You are choosing to step into the most confident, radiant version of yourself. Because the truth is, fashion is not just about fabric and design. It is about the story you tell the world with every shade you wear. It is about the way you carry yourself, the energy you bring into a room, the way you make people feel without saying a word. Imagine dressing in colors that make you feel powerful, that make you feel seen, that remind you of the strength, beauty, and wisdom you have accumulated over the years. Imagine choosing shades that reflect the woman you have become. Bold, fearless, sophisticated, and undeniably radiant. Because that is the power of color. It is not just about appearance, it is about presence, about attitude, about embracing every facet of yourself. So the next time you open your closet, ask yourself, what energy do I want to bring into the world today? Do I want to exude passion and strength with red, mystery and depth with burgundy, poise and intelligence with navy, vitality and vibrance with emerald, warmth and kindness with peach, royalty and wisdom with purple, joy and optimism with yellow, or timeless grace with ivory? The choice is yours. But whatever you choose, wear it with confidence, because the most beautiful thing any woman can wear is the belief in her own power. And when you combine that with the right colors, the world can't help but take notice. There's something undeniably magnetic about a woman who understands the silent language of color. She moves through life not just wearing clothes, but embodying the essence of each shade she chooses. She knows that what she wears is more than just fabric. It's an extension of her spirit, a reflection of her confidence, and a message to the world about who she truly is. Think about the impact of color in nature. The golden hues of a sunset evoke warmth and serenity. The deep blues of the ocean create a sense of mystery, and the vibrant greens of a forest breathe life into everything around it. Just like in nature, colors carry meaning, and the woman who knows how to use them holds an invisible power, the power to influence, to captivate, to command attention without ever having to raise her voice. Imagine stepping into an elegant evening affair in a striking crimson gown. The way the fabric catches the light, the way the deep red drapes effortlessly over your silhouette. It's more than just a dress. It's an unspoken declaration of confidence. People turn their heads, drawn to the energy you exude, the quiet yet undeniable fire that radiates from you. Red isn't just a color, it's a statement, a bold affirmation of self-assurance, passion, and the kind of presence that lingers long after you leave the room. But maybe tonight it isn't red that calls to you. Maybe it's the deep, luxurious embrace of burgundy, a shade that whispers of mystery, of wisdom earned through years of experience, of a woman who understands the art of leaving an impression without demanding it. The world leans in to listen when a woman in burgundy speaks, drawn to the quiet power she carries. There is an effortless elegance in the way she moves, the way she holds herself, the way her presence seems to pull people in without a single word. Then there's navy blue, the shade of quiet confidence, of poise, of timeless grace. It's the color of the woman who doesn't chase trends because she already knows her own style, her own strength. She walks into any space with an air of authority, not because she demands it, but because it is simply who she is. Whether it's a navy silk blouse paired with tailored trousers or a sleek dress that accentuates her every move, navy blue is the embodiment of understated power, the kind that doesn't need to be loud to be noticed. And what about emerald green, the color of life, of renewal, of energy that never fades? A woman in emerald is a woman who understands that age is not a number. It's an energy, a mindset, a vibrance that radiates from within. This is the color of the woman who has embraced every stage of her journey with enthusiasm, who knows that she is still growing, still thriving, still full of life. When she wears emerald, she glows. Her eyes sparkle, her skin looks luminous, and the world around her seems just a little brighter. Then there's the gentle warmth of peach, a color that wraps itself around you like a soft embrace. There's something inviting about a woman who chooses this shade. She radiates kindness, warmth, and approachability. Peach is the color of a woman who carries herself with grace, who values connection, who understands that true beauty is in the way she makes others feel. She is the kind of woman who walks into a room and immediately puts people at ease, drawing them in with her gentle yet undeniable presence. But when she wants to exude regality, when she wants to remind herself and the world of her worth, she turns to royal purple. This is the color of rulers, of visionaries, of women who have nothing to prove because they already know their power. A woman in royal purple moves with purpose, with dignity, with the knowledge that she carries generations of wisdom within her. She is unshaken by trends, by expectations, by fleeting standards of beauty. because she knows that her worth is beyond measure. For the woman who embraces joy with both arms, there is yellow, the color of laughter, of boundless optimism, of a heart that refuses to be dimmed by life's challenges. This is the shade of a woman who chooses happiness, who wakes up every morning ready to take on the world. She understands that confidence isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good, about spreading light wherever she goes. When she wears yellow, she becomes a beacon of energy, of positivity, of the kind of presence that makes people want to stay a little longer in her company. And then, for the woman who understands that true elegance is effortless, there is ivory. Soft, timeless, and sophisticated, ivory isn't about being loud, it's about being undeniable. It's the color of the woman who has mastered the art of grace, who doesn't need excess to make an impact. She knows that simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication, that sometimes the most powerful presence is the one that speaks in whispers rather than shouts. Each of these colors carries a story, a message, a power of its own. But the true magic isn't just in the color itself, it's in the woman who wears it. Because at the end of the day, confidence isn't something you put on like an accessory. It's something you cultivate from within, something that radiates from your very core. The right color can amplify it, enhance it, make it even more striking. But the essence of confidence, of beauty, of presence, that comes from you. So, as you stand before your wardrobe tomorrow morning, ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Do I want to channel the fierce, unstoppable energy of red, the quiet, mysterious elegance of burgundy, the poised and polished sophistication of navy, the radiant vitality of emerald, the warm, inviting presence of peach, the regal authority of purple, the unstoppable joy of yellow, or the timeless grace of ivory? The choice is yours. But whatever color you choose, wear it boldly, wear it with purpose, wear it knowing that the most beautiful thing you can ever put on is the confidence that comes from within. Because when you believe in your own radiance, the world has no choice but to believe in it too. The beauty of color is that it speaks before you do. It introduces you, defines your mood, and leaves a lasting impression. A woman who understands the power of color wields an unspoken influence. Imagine standing in front of your mirror, slipping into a dress that makes you feel powerful. Maybe it's a bold red that ignites confidence, a deep burgundy that drapes you in mystery, or a navy blue that makes you feel effortlessly poised. There's a shift in the way you carry yourself, the way you see yourself. That's what color does. It transforms not just how others perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. Red is the color of a woman who owns every step she takes. She walks into a room with certainty, her energy electrifying. She doesn't wait to be noticed. She commands attention naturally. Red has long been associated with power, passion, and seduction, but beyond that, it's the color of a woman who knows what she wants. She doesn't hesitate. She doesn't apologize for taking up space. She exists boldly, beautifully, and without fear. And then there's burgundy, a deeper, more refined version of red. It's for the woman who doesn't need to be loud to be unforgettable. Burgundy speaks of elegance, depth, and experience. It's the color of a woman who has lived through seasons of change and emerged stronger, wiser, and more radiant. She doesn't chase validation because she understands her worth. She doesn't need to be flashy. Her presence alone holds weight. Now picture navy blue, a color that carries an air of sophistication without ever trying too hard. It's the color of quiet authority, of a woman who doesn't need to announce her power because it's already felt. Navy is polished, intelligent, and timeless. It's for the woman who can navigate any situation with grace, who values depth over trends, and who carries herself with a confidence that never fades. Then there's emerald green, a shade so rich, so vibrant, that it makes everything about you feel alive. This is the color of renewal, of energy, of a woman who embraces every phase of her life with vitality. Emerald green enhances your features, making your eyes sparkle, your skin glow, and your presence impossible to ignore. It tells the world that you are still growing, still thriving, still full of life. It's for the woman who refuses to dim her light, who celebrates her journey, and who understands that her best years are not behind her. They are right now. But not every day calls for boldness. Sometimes you want a color that exudes warmth, softness, and approachability. That's where peach comes in. It's the color of kindness, of a gentle strength that invites people in rather than intimidates them. A woman who wears peach is a woman who understands the balance between grace and confidence. She is warm, she is welcoming, and she carries an effortless charm that makes people feel comfortable in her presence. For the woman who carries the wisdom of queens and the strength of generations, there is royal purple. This is a color that has long been associated with power, dignity, and spiritual depth. A woman in purple does not seek attention. Attention finds her. It's the color of those who know their value, who do not shrink themselves to fit into society's expectations. Purple is regal, it is commanding, and it belongs to the woman who has nothing to prove, because she already knows she is enough. And then there's yellow, the color of unshakable joy. A woman in yellow refuses to let life dim her spirit. She is radiant, full of laughter, and carries a lightness that is contagious. Yellow is for the woman who sees beauty in every day, who understands that confidence is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. She wears yellow like the sun wears the sky, illuminating everything around her, making people feel alive just by being near her. For the woman who believes that elegance never fades, there is ivory. Ivory is timeless. It is sophisticated without effort, luxurious without excess. It is the color of a woman who knows that true beauty is not in what you wear, but in how you carry yourself. She doesn't need bright colors to make a statement. Her confidence, her grace, and her presence do that for her. Ivory is for the woman who understands that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply be yourself. Each of these colors carries a unique energy, a unique story. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the color, it's about the woman who wears it. A confident woman can make any color her own, because confidence is the true foundation of beauty. When you wear a color that resonates with your essence, you don't just look good, you feel unstoppable. So tomorrow, when you stand in front of your wardrobe, don't just pick a color that looks nice. Pick one that makes you feel alive, one that makes you stand taller, smile brighter, and move through the world with a presence that is undeniable. Whether it's the boldness of red, the depth of burgundy, the sophistication of navy, the vibrance of emerald, the warmth of peach, the regality of purple, the joy of yellow, or the timeless grace of ivory. Wear it like it was made for you.